Especially welcome to DG Debbie Rupchan. I don't know if she is here. She could make it. DGE Soraya Warner Gustav. PDG Melden Innes. All past district governors present. Our special honoree PDG Lara Quentrell Thomas. Adana da Costa Hadley, sister of the late PDG Astra da Costa, and the whole family. Distinguished leaders, fellow Rotarians, and honored guests. I will now give a brief introduction to our host today, that is Dina. Dina graduated from the University of the West Indies in 1977 with an honors degree in physics and chemistry, and from the University of Leicester with a Master in Educational Leadership. After an illustrious career in education, she retired as principal of St. Joseph Convent, San Fernando in 2013. Dina enjoyed being a full-time stay-at-home spouse for 1 year. Still, God called her to serve the church, and she accepted the position of executive assistant to the Archbishop of Port of Spain, a service she truly enjoyed during the period 2014 till 2019. Under her tenure as principal, she was responsible for the school joining the Interact Club, which is still active today. She joined the Rotary Club of San Fernando in 2016 and served as secretary, president, and youth service chair. Dina was responsible for introducing a debate competition among the 5 sponsored Interact clubs of the Rotary Club of San Fernando in 2000, and this was widely acclaimed across the district. She is enjoying interacting and working with the South Cluster Rotary Clubs in Trinidad as assistant governor by seeking ways to overcome the community's toughest challenges together. Please welcome our host.
Thank you so much, Yvonne. Good morning. All protocols having been established by Yvonne. So today we come together with immense pride and joy to celebrate and recognize the incredible contributions of PDG Lara and PDG Astra, 2 of 7 outstanding women Rotarians who have exemplified the spirit of empowering girls and transforming communities. On February the 2nd, we paid tribute to the first woman Rotarian in our district, PP Barbara Ayun. And on April the 12th, we will honor 2 more extraordinary women, PDG Dominique Veneer and PDG Sonia Allen. At our district conference, DG Debbie Rupchan and DGE Soraya Warner Gustav will receive their well-deserved recognition. This recognition series is a testament to the unwavering commitment, resilience, and leadership of these remarkable women. Today, we highlight and celebrate the unique journeys and profound impacts of PDG Lara and PDG Astra posthumously, acknowledging the legacy they have left behind, and in the case of PDG Lara, is leaving behind. These women have truly embodied Rotary's motto of service above self. Their tireless efforts, vision, and dedication have inspired countless girls, young girls, and paved the way for brighter futures in our communities. As many of you already know, during PP Barbara's recognition, we excitedly launched our E-Time Capsule project. And this initiative will preserve the legacies, milestones, and significant achievements of all the exceptional women Rotarians we honor. It stands as a testament to the enduring influence of their contributions and their lasting impact on girls' empowerment. As we continue the journey of celebration, let us draw inspiration from the incredible stories and the meaningful work of these extraordinary women. Their contributions shine as beacons of hope, empowering others to achieve greatness and make a difference. Thank you so much for joining us in this celebration as we welcome our honorees with heartfelt gratitude and admiration. I now invite Rotarian Wahida of the Rotary Club of Georgetown Central to lead us in prayer, followed by President-elect Annie of the Rotary Club of Central Port of Spain, who will recite the 4-week test. Wahida?
Thank you, AG Dina. Saturday blessings, my Rotary family. Let us bow our heads. As we gather here today, as members and friends of Rotary, let us remember our commitment to serving our fellow citizens and our community, always keeping in mind the enduring values of life. Let us focus our efforts on areas that future generations can confidently build on. Together, we can strive to create a better world. Amen.
Annie?
Good morning, everyone. It is so wonderful to see so many Rotarians, Rotaractors, and Interactors on this meeting this morning. Thank you for your time. So join me as we say the 4-way test together. Of the things we think, say, or do, is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendship? Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Thank you, Rotarian Wahida and President-elect Annie. I'm not sure if DG Debbie is here. If she's not, could we welcome DGE Soraya? And DG Soraya will bring greetings.
Thank you, AG Dina. Don't think that Debbie's here. So good morning, my fellow Rotarians, Rotaractors, Interactors, friends of Rotary, yes. Bringing greetings. DG Debbie is traveling, I believe. And so I extend this very warm welcome to everyone on her behalf and of course myself, everyone attending this, in my mind, very auspicious occasion. We are here to acknowledge, as AG Dina said, the achievements of 2 of our trailblazing women. And for me, the idea of an e-time capsule dedicated to women adds this brilliant dimension to our district. I am honored to be here to witness the addition of these 2 outstanding women, past District Governor Lara Quentrell Thomas and posthumously past District Governor Astra da Costa. I also want to take the time out to offer my congratulations to the Girls Empowerment Team, led by Pipi Nisha, for this inspiring and bold initiative. Empowering girls and celebrating the achievements of women is a continuous journey that requires dedication, awareness, and action. And I know that with your team, this area is in good hands. So thank you so much for the opportunity to extend greetings to everyone here this morning. And I now look forward to the presentations ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much, DGE Soraya, for your thoughtful and inspiring words this morning. And we're very happy to have you in our presence. To share the citation for honorees, I would like to invite Pipi Nisha Harry of the Rotary Club of Felicity and Chair of the Girls Empowerment to do so. Nisha?
Good morning, everyone. I see Love is the Flower and You Its Only Seed. The Rose by Bette Midler. All protocols previously established. And I just want to say as I begin that normally I am good at synthesizing biographies and information, but PDG Lara's proved challenging, given her gigantic service like a tide that lifts every boat, and her contributions like stitches in a tapestry, binding together countless stories into a masterpiece. I did try though. Indeed, it gives me immense pleasure to present the remarkable biography of PDG Lara Quentrell Thomas, a true embodiment of excellence and dedication. Her journey is a testament to her unwavering commitment to service, leadership, and empowerment in all realms. Raised in San Fernando, PDG Lara was nurtured in an environment where the spirit of service was a guiding light. With her father serving as the president of the San Fernando Rotary Club and her mother as a surreptitious, PDG Lara's upbringing was steeped in values of community and altruism. Significantly, Rotary's International's motto, service before self, has been a guiding principle in PDG Lara's family since her childhood. As a young girl, she helped her father with fundraising events organized by his Rotary Club. In fact, if we move forward, her educational accomplishments are equally impressive. PDG Lara is an MBA graduate from Henley, holding numerous certificates in diverse fields such as behavioral economics, strategic branding, contemporary labor law, contract law, industrial relations, and leadership. Her pursuit of knowledge continues as she works towards a doctorate with the University of Trinidad and Tobago, UTT, focusing on workplace solutions for women experiencing perimenopause and menopause. So a journey empowering women and girls, never ending as we see. Her professional career is also a beacon of success. As the chair and founder of Regency Recruitment and Resources Limited, she has led one of Trinidad and Tobago's premier recruitment and HR services firms for 28 years. Her expertise has been sought for significant projects, including the Trinidad and Tobago Revenue Authority and major corporations such as Digicel. Moreover, and we will go on, PDG Lara served as the first board of directors for the Office of Procurement Regulation and is a director of the National Training Agency. It gets better. An ardent advocate for women's empowerment. PDG Lara's influence extends beyond business. She was a featured speaker at the UE School of Humanities inaugural career day and a judge for conflict women's entrepreneur pitches, supporting survivors of intimate partner violence. PDG Lara has also served as the director of AmCham and Youth Business Trinidad and Tobago. As the founding president of the Association of Female Executives of Trinidad and Tobago, PDG Lara has been a driving force in uplifting women in business, not just in Rotary. So her beacon of light and warmth that brighten countless lives continues in Rotary. In Rotary, PDG Lara's nomination by her friend Leslie Welch was a recognition of her potential for fellowship and networking, furthering her impact in service and leadership. She became a member of the Rotary Club of Central Port of Spain in July 1999, and soon after joined the board of directors. Her dedication and leadership culminated in her presidency in 2005. Moreover, PDG Lara served as district governor in 2011-2012, making history as the first female district governor to complete a full Rotary year. She successfully launched the Plant a Tree project across the district, uniting all clubs in a shared initiative that fostered a strong sense of cohesion. For PDG Lara, serving as governor is more than just holding the highest office in the district. It is an opportunity to serve humanity while being a part of a global family, connecting with like-minded individuals who share the same values and principles. PDG Lara's Rotary achievements are equally unshakable. She was featured in the Rotary magazine in September 2007, recognizing her significant contributions to Rotary. She also initiated the Beauty of the Beetham Calendar Project, a creative initiative that showcased the artwork, photos, and sculptures. She previously served as the Rotaract Chair, specializing in public relations, where she played a pivotal role in organizing a group study exchange to the USA. Beyond that, PDG Lara has held several key leadership portfolios within Rotary District 7030, contributing very significantly to the strategic growth and direction of the district. For over 8 years, she has successfully led the annual model, United Nations Fostering Youth Leadership, Diplomacy, and Global Awareness. Her commitment to Rotary governance is reflected in her role as a two-time representative of District 7030 at the Rotary International Council on Legislation, where she has helped shape policy decisions impacting Rotarians worldwide. PDG Lara has also completed the Rotary's International Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion DEI certification, reinforcing her commitment to fostering an inclusive and equitable Rotary community. How commendable. As a major donor to the Rotary Foundation, she continues to support transformative humanitarian initiatives on a global scale. We are so proud. PDG Lara has also received numerous prestigious awards for her contributions to business, corporate social responsibility, and leadership. In fact, she was honored with the Earnest and Young Entrepreneur of the Year Award for CSR Excellence, recognizing her commitment to social impact and ethical business practices. Furthermore, she received the Naparima Girls Alumni Award for Business Excellence, celebrating her success as a business leader. She also received the Recognition International Award for HR Excellence, acknowledging her significant contributions to the human resources industry. In addition, PDG Lara was awarded the Award for Women in Leadership, underscoring her dedication to empowering women in business and leadership roles. Well, we recognize by now that PDG Lara's legacy is unparalleled. She has built a robust and reputable brand that has transformed the recruitment industry, connecting more than 18,000 local job seekers with meaningful employment through Regency recruitment. She launched a Regency Meet the Expert series as an invaluable archive of career insights and guidance for job seekers. Demonstrating her commitment to social impact, she collaborated with COSTAT on the Link Up program, an initiative focused on securing employment opportunities for the formerly incarcerated, supporting their reintegration into the workforce. PDG Lara has also conducted resume writing and interview skills training workshops for UE, other colleges, secondary schools, and youth organizations, including Interact and Rotaract clubs, empowering students and young professionals and many interactors that are here today with essential career development skills. Additionally, PDG Lara has presented at numerous Rotary and Rotaract clubs across the district and by extension, the zone. And we go further, PDG Lara, and we are proud that she's also involved in numerous charitable endeavors, including the Association of Female Executives and the Trinidad and Tobago Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. So very integral and important. In her limited spare time, she enjoys attending social events, traveling frequently, and raising funds for animal welfare and the Trinidad and Tobago Dyslexia Association. As noted earlier, PDG Lara continues to be a remarkable trailblazer, inspiring and empowering youth and women through her impactful leadership in District 70, 30, and beyond. To us, she's like the roots of a mighty tree, providing unseen strength and nourishment, enabling others to flourish, women, girls, and everybody else. To close, I refer to the aforementioned maxim by Bette Midler earlier from The Rose that can serve as a beautiful analogy for service. Service as a garden, and each act of service a seed. Just as the song describes love as a tender and resilient force, service too requires care, dedication, and an understanding of its value, even when the immediate results are not visible, just as PDG Lara understands. PDG Lara, like the rose, your acts of service have already created lasting change and profound kindness to others in extraordinary ways. True service, like the rose, blooms over time when nurtured. PDG Lara's journey speaks to the enduring power of love, and when applied to service, reminds us of the powerful impact of giving selflessly. And so we remember you with the acronym, and the team wanted me to share this. If we take out PDG with the acronym LARE, leading, authentic, remarkable, awesome. Thank you so much, Chair.
Thank you so much, Nisha, for a comprehensive breakdown of PDG Lara's legacy and impact. We will now hear from Rotarian Yvonne of Rotary Club of Paramaribo, who will present honorary PDG Astra. Yvonne?
Yes. Waiting for the slide, Vahida. It was an honor. It was a really honor to have the late PDG Astra da Costa's bio, to search for it. And this is all we got. And we are very glad that we can do this today for her, and thankful for the family who is here today. So our late PDG Astra da Costa, she was born on December the 22nd in 1946. And she passed away on the 15th of October in 2009. She was a legacy of leadership, service, and inspiration. As we go through her bio, we go now to her education part. And then we have the, okay, no problem, Vaida. We will do the education part. She studied at the University of West Indies, St. Augustine campus, and she held a bachelor degree in social work. Her education laid the foundation for her deep involvement in social and community development, which was reflected in her work with organizations like the Self-Esteem Foundation, Fundate, and the Girls Guides Association. She combined her academic knowledge with a passion for service, becoming a trailblazer in Rotary and beyond, including her historic role as the first female district governor of Rotary District 7013. As we go to her career highlights and accomplishments, she was a prominent figure in Trinidad and Tobago's cultural, corporate, and philanthropic sectors. Here are some of her noble career highlights and accomplishments. She did the corporate communication and advertising, where she was the managing director of Ample Advertising. Astra led one of the Caribbean's most successful advertising agencies, overseeing numerous high-profile campaigns and contributing significantly to region's advertising industry. What did she do for the Rotary? She was the first female district governor of Rotary District 7013. She served from 2009 to 2010. And Astra PDG, late PDG Astra, made history by becoming the first woman to hold this position, exemplifying her leadership and commitment to Rotary ideals. She was a club president of Rotary Club of Central Port of Spain from 1999 till 2000, and during her tenure, she spearheaded initiatives such as establishing an emergency medical relief fund for underprivileged youth requiring surgery or medical treatment, enhancing the Adopt a Child program to provide more students with school books and supplies, expanding the reach of the Model United Nations Assembly project. She was also serving as Trinidad and Tobago's Rotary Disaster Chair in 2004, leading fundraising efforts to assist in rebuilding a major secondary school in Grenada after Hurricane Ivan. She had district roles. She was the assistant governor from 2004 till 2006. She was the district public relationships chair in 2006 and 2007. She did the group study exchange chair in 2006 till 2009. She was a founding board member, faculty member, and public relation officer of the district's chapter of the Rotary Leadership Institute. She was also a co-leader of a team that collaborated with the U.S. Rotary clubs to secure over $100,000 in matching grants for local projects in 2009. This is a nice picture. And then we go to the cultural and philanthropic contribution of this rocking lady. In cultural way, she was an active member of the Marionettes Choral Corps, contributing her talents and passion for the arts to Trinidad and Tobago's cultural landscape. She was a founding board member of the Self-Esteem Foundation. She worked to empower individuals and promote self-worth within the community. She played a significant role in guiding and mentoring young women, fostering leadership and personal development, and that she did as part of the Girls Guides Association. And through her involvement with the Fundate organization, she supported educational initiatives and community development projects. Late PDG Astra da Costa's multi-faced career and unwavering dedication to service have left an enduring legacy in Trinidad and Tobago and beyond. She got a lot of awards in Rotary, like she had a Paul Harris Fellow Award. She was a multiple Paul Harris Fellow, the Rotary highest recognition. We have a legacy that she left also for us. and that we see in the next slide. Astra da Costa's legacy is one of trailblazing leadership, unwavering service, and inspirational empowerment. She was more than a professional or a Rotarian. She was a catalyst for change. She was a pioneer for women in leadership. As the first female district governor of Rotary Club 7030, late PDG Astra shattered glass ceilings and opened doors for women in Rotary across the Caribbean. Her success proved that leadership knows no gender, only passion, vision, and commitment. She was a champion for youth and education. She believed in empowering the next generation. Through programs like the Model United Nations Assembly, the Adopt a Child program, and partnerships with FundAid, she helped hundreds of young people access education, confidence, and opportunities they may not have had otherwise. She was a builder of stronger communities. Her ability to mobilize resources, people, and purpose was unmatched. Whether it was rebuilding a school in Grenada after the hurricane or launching a medical relief fund for vulnerable children, she left behind communities that were stronger and more resilient because of her efforts. At the next slide, we see that she was a lifelong member of the Marionettes Chorale. She embraced the arts, not just as a hobby, but as a form of expression and uniting. Her contribution to Trinidad and Tobago's cultural heritage remains cherished. She was a Rotarian in every sense. She lived and breathed Rotary's motto, service above self. Her life was a testament to Rotary's values, integrity, fellowship, diversity, service, and leadership. Her enduring impact, even after passing away in 2009, is still influenced by a lot of lives of other Rotarians, community leaders, and professionals, thus knowing her as their mentor and inspiration. Her projects continue to touch lives. Her boldness continues to inspire women. Her heart for service continues to guide others. She doesn't only make history, she made a difference. That was my part of contribution to late PDG Astra da Costa. Next slide.
Thank you so much, both to PP Nisha and Rotarian Yvonne, for skillfully and eloquently conveying the biographies of PDG Lara Quentrell Thomas and the late PDG Astra da Costa in a way that highlighted their distinct journeys, accomplishments, and enduring impact. With a tone of admiration and reverence, you both painted a vivid picture of their transformative contributions, from Lara's groundbreaking leadership and dedication to empowering girls, to Astra's trailblazing legacy of service and compassion. By weaving together their inspiring stories, you not only celebrated their achievements, but also underscored their shared commitment to service above self. I am certain that everyone here has been profoundly moved by the depth of their influence and the power of their legacies. Thank you again, Nisha and Yvonne. Next, we move on to the contributions to the time capsule. An e-time capsule, like a traditional time capsule, is a meaningful way to preserve memories, stories, and significant achievements for future generations. Its digital nature offers several unique advantages and purposes. It preserves memories and legacy. It serves as a commemorative tool. The contents of an e-time capsule can inspire and motivate future generations by showcasing the accomplishments and journeys of those honored. And the digital content can be easily accessed, shared, and preserved across multiple platforms, ensuring that the information remains accessible to future generations. I now call on Rotarian Yvonne again to provide a synopsis of the memorabilia that will be placed in the time capsule. Yvonne?
Do you see? Thank you. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
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 This is the thank you for our wonderful chair, Lisha, who led us through this project. And this is a time capsule project. And this will take us back in journey. And what we did, or what we will do, is that here, these are the items. What we have is we have a list of items. We have done a lot of research about these two incredible women. And what we do is that we have these 10 points that we will take and put it into the time capsule. These items are like personal letters, sharing experiences, challenges, and accomplishments as Rotarians. All these significant projects that they have been involved will be put in the time capsule. The awards and recognitions, newspaper articles, inspirational quotes, and also a handwritten note with personal reflection of what it means to be a woman. After this, we will have a video, and the video will also be a part of the time capsule. The video will reflect all the nice things of the past district governors. We will have photo images and all the details of this program today, like the flyer and pictures of today, will go into the time capsule. We will also have everything that we can gather as tickets and Rotary pins and everything. And Pipinisha will put this everything in a time capsule, and then it will be locked, and that's it, Pipinisha?
Yes. And at the conference, we will be putting all into the time capsule, all 7 women, and the time capsule items. We'll also have a physical time capsule. And we would be asking all the PDGs here and other Rotarians to help us put those into the time capsule, the physical, and of course, I will do the e-time capsule. Thank you, Yvonne.
Yes, thank you.
Good. So we move on now to the video presentation. We will now look at a video presentation, which is an e-narrative story video presentation that captures our honorees.
Love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. Some say love, it is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed. Some say love, it is a hunger, an endless aching need. I say love, it is a flower its only seed. It's the heart afraid of breaking that never learns to dance. It's the dream afraid of waking that never takes the chance. It's the one who won't be taken, who cannot seem to give, and the soul afraid of dying that never learns to live. When the night has been too lonely and the road has been too long, and you think that love is only for the lucky and the strong, just remember in the winter, far beneath the bitter snows, lies the seed that with the sun's love in the spring becomes the rose. Say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. Some say love, it is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed. Some say love, it is a hunger, an endless aching need. I say love, it is a flower, and you, its only seed. It's the heart afraid of breaking that never learns to dance. It's the dream afraid of waking that never takes the chance. It's the one who won't be taken, who cannot seem to give, and the soul afraid of dying that never Some say love, it is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed. Some say love, it is a hunger, an endless aching need. I say love, it is a flower, and you.
We move right into the other video of the late PDG Astra.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore. And I know too much to go back and pretend. 'Cause I've heard it all before, and I've been down there on the floor. And no one's ever gonna keep me down again. Oh, yes, I am wise, but it's wisdom gonna pay. Yes, I paid the price, but look how much I gain. If I have to, I can do anything. I am strong, strong. I am invincible, invincible. I am woman. You can bend but never break me, 'cause it only serves to make me more determined to achieve my final goal. And I'll come back even stronger, not a novice any longer, 'cause you've deepened the conviction in my soul. Oh, yes, I am wise, but it's wisdom gonna pay. Yes, I paid the price, but look how much I gain. If I have to, I can do anything. I am strong, strong. I am invincible, invincible. I am woman. I am woman, watch me grow. See me standing toe to toe as I spread my loving arms across the land. But I'm still an embryo with a long, long way to go until I make my brother understand. Whoa, yes, I'm wise, but it's wisdom gonna pay. Yes, I paid the price, but look how much I gain. If I have to, I can face anything. I am strong, strong. I am invincible, invincible. I am woman. I am woman. I am invincible. I am strong. I am woman.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Rotarians, interactors, Rotaractors, what an inspiring and heartwarming presentation we just witnessed. The video presentations begin with an inspiring montage of archival photos and clips showcasing the trailblazing journeys of PDG Lara Quentrell Thomas and the late PDG Astra da Costa. Against a stirring musical backdrop, The narrative weaves through Lara's groundbreaking achievements as the youngest female district governor, her initiatives like the Plant a Tree Project, and her passionate advocacy for empowering girls and fostering diversity. The focus then transitioned to Astra's legacy, highlighting her pioneering role as the first female district governor, her impactful programs supporting underprivileged youth, and her vital contributions to disaster relief and leadership development. I'm taking this opportunity to invite everyone to honor their legacies by embracing empowerment and service in your own lives. So it is now time to hear the response from PDG Lara. PDG Lara?
Thank you very much, and good morning, everyone. I realized as I watched that video that my Rotary journey, I have got fatter and fatter, and my hair has got shorter and shorter. So I don't know if that's part of my legacy, but anyway, Rotary has been good to me, and I really want to say, first of all, thank you to the committee for selecting me for this honor. I really must pay tribute to Leslie, past President Leslie Welsh, who, as you heard, brought me into Rotary in 1999. Funnily enough, even though my father was a Rotarian, he never actually invited me to join Rotary. It was past President Leslie. And the year that I joined Rotary in 1999, as you saw, PDG Astra was actually our club president that year. So my Rotary journey began really very much inspired by the strong leadership of PDG Astra. And she was somebody who I really must pay tribute to as an inspiration to me as a young woman in Rotary. She really did break barriers, and she was really an inspiration. I remember her telling me once that my ambition was too obvious, because I made it very clear early in my Rotary life that I wanted to be president, I wanted to be district governor. And she, Astra was not like that. Astra was a very subtle person who believed in diplomacy. She and I were very different creatures of Rotary. I was much more obvious and outspoken, but we both blazed a trail in our own way. And she was a great inspiration to me as a Rotarian, as a woman, as a business owner. I want to thank all of the members of the Rotary Club of Central Port of Spain who've been with me on this journey, who for the last 26 years have supported. Sometimes I think I'm often called a very bossy person. I know PDG Milton is on this call and knows that I call it leadership. Some people call it being bossy, but you have to get things done, right? That's why we're here, to get things done. So the members of my club who nominated me first for president and then to be district governor, my year as district governor 2011-12, which seems like so long ago now, was truly a turning point in my life as a Rotarian, because for those of you that have the privilege to serve as district governor and to see the work that our Rotarians do across the Caribbean, it's truly remarkable that every day groups of people from all walks of life can come together and begin and implement projects that absolutely transform lives, whether it's environmental projects or children's development and education. You saw that we planted trees during my year 2011. And when I envisaged that project as a competition for the district, I didn't really think it through, and I didn't really think about the fact that I'd have to be out in the sun digging holes and planting trees across the region. But we did it, and we had a remarkable time. You saw that past RI President Callian was there as well, planting a tree. I think that was in Barbados. So that year as district governor for me was transformative. It really re-energized my commitment to Rotary and to the work that we do. And I think that all of the Rotarians in District 7030 deserve applause and celebration for our continued commitment to service above self. The journey's not easy. It sometimes can be very frustrating. There have been moments in my Rotary life where I have thought that it was enough and I was ready to give up, but because of the amazing friendships that I've made, the family that I've built in Rotary, that's inspired me to keep going and to keep pushing forward with projects like you heard the Model UN, one of our newest projects, the Beauty of Beetham project, to support underprivileged children in East Port of Spain through steel pan and music. these are ways that we reinvent ourselves to stay relevant and to stay motivated to continue the good work of Rotary. So I want to really say that it's been a privilege to be a Rotarian. I am incredibly proud of our organization. I think that the governors that are coming, we have some fantastic governors ahead. So our district is in really good hands. And I'm very excited for what the future of Rotary has to hold. And I'm sure that, you know, if you see me in 10 years' time, I'll be even fatter with no hair at all, perhaps. But one of the mottos I remember somebody telling me when you become district governor, because you go around the district and of course the Rotarians are so welcoming, you have such amazing experiences, but they feed you at every given opportunity. So stretchy pants were really the theme of my my year as district governor, because I've never eaten so well. So in closing, my thanks to all of you, to the committee, and everybody for supporting me on this and nominating me for this. I want to pay special tribute to Astra's family. Those of us in Trinidad and Tobago who knew Astra and her family know that they were real trailblazers here in Trinidad in business as well as in Rotary. And I know that her legacy is still strong with her family and extended business community and Rotary family. So my thanks to you all. It's been a wonderful journey. I look forward to the next 25, 26 years in Rotary and to continue to give service above self. Thank you very much.
Ladies, everyone, I think we need to applaud PDG Lara, and we are happy and grateful, PDG Lara, that you are able to share your sentiments with us. So give her a round of applause.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good. So now we come to the open forum, and this morning we have persons who would like to express their good wishes. So on behalf of PDG Lara, we will hear from PDG Milton Innes, PAG Abraham Daniel, PDG Lara's sister, Sheila Quentrell Thomas, and Adana and PP Nisha on behalf of PDG Astra. So I invite the audience as well to express your sentiments on the chat. So first off, I invite PDG Milton Innes.
Thank you very much, AG, and thank you for the invitation. Fellow Rotarians, pastorship governors, dear Lara. When I was asked to do this, I didn't hesitate. Lara ultimately is a sister from another mother. I think from the time Lara and I got together, we clicked, as it were. We have done a lot of things together. We will not discuss those on this forum as we speak, but certainly we have collaborated from a Rotary point of view in a number of wonderful projects, etc. And as I was thinking about what I was going to say, I couldn't help but think, and we have had Astra was the first, then Lara, then Dominique, then Sonia. Now we have DG Debbie, and next year we'll have DG Soraya. And I couldn't help thinking that in our 90+ year history, we've only had 6 women at the top of the district ladder. And what was even more stark is that in the 120-year history of Rotary International, there have only been 2 women that have been the top. And it is incredible, really, in the fight that women in particular have had to show relevance in Rotary. I mean, I've been in Rotary now 35 years this year. And I remember the days when at the beginning of the Rotary year, my club would vote on whether we wanted to accept women into the club. And a number of clubs in this district did that as well. And I remember we had a lady who was living in Barbados at the time. She was a Rotarian. And she would come to our Rotary meetings, and we all loved her, and we all got on very well with her, and she took part in our projects. But there was a minority that decided that they didn't quite want her to be a member. Thank the Lord, by and large, that has been eliminated from this district. I think there are still 2 clubs that do not have any women in them, and that is something I think that we need to work on however best we can. But Lara has always been a fierce advocate for women and girls, for their empowerment. And indeed, it stems, I think, really from the point of view of there should be no unfairness or disadvantage. People should not be treated any differently. And it's about making those things right. And indeed, I would suggest that that is why we are in Rotary, to ensure that there is equality. Lara herself is the consummate role model in terms of how she has dealt as in Rotary, as a past president, as a past district governor in this district. And indeed, I would say quite boldly that her very successful business is built on the 4-way test. Is it not, Lara? And the tenets of the 4-way test. And therefore, she has continued, even after, as a lot of us have, continued to guide and mold and be part of this district, and indeed beyond the district. And I will say very boldly that I have lots of hope for Lara in how far she goes, but that would be another conversation for another time. But indeed, she will remain an inspiration, I will suggest, to young women and women generally. And it's part of her DNA. I don't think there's anything that will change that. And indeed, I'm a diplomat, so I'm supposed to be diplomatic. I mean, very recently, she asked me my opinion on something, and I said it would leave it alone. And of course, in 3 days' time, she said what she wanted to say, but very diplomatically. So I congratulate her on that. But dear Lara, congratulations on this very well-deserved award. I know you will continue to spin your magic as you have always done. And I know also that you will serve as an inspiration to a lot of women in Rotary. I know there are some in the pipeline in Trinidad and other countries in our district that will get there when they can, when they are ready. But a lot of that has been really of the magic that you have spun over the years. So heartiest congratulations again on this wonderful award. Thank you.
Thank you so much, PDG Milton. And we'll now hear from PAG Abraham.
Yes, good morning all. Protocols observed. When I was asked by VP Nisha to say a few words about PDG Lara, I had to go back and jog my memory over the last 19 years being a Rotarian. And I was able to actually connect and recollect a few things that to me has stood out. And I'll just mention a few of them. First of all, PDG Lara, I believe, epitomizes Rotary's motto of service above self. And I back that up by saying, as a Rotarian, Rotary Club of Chaguanas in Trinidad, and even as assistant governor, every time that I reached out to PDG Lara to do something, whether it is to make a presentation, whether it's to fill a slot during PETS or district training, Lara was just responsive. And it seems as though she has a whole bank of presentations already, in her library waiting. So at very short notice, sometimes, she would just respond. And what, really stands out to me is her ability to present and communicate, with whatever the audience, whether it is one club, whether it is multiple clubs, whether it's a bigger audience. She has that unique ability to convey what she wants to say in a very unique, albeit a little bit of an accentual tone, but in a manner that everyone follows intently. And having had the opportunity to review feedback from the presentations she would have done at the wider audiences, they were all positive, and people were so, appreciative of what was shared. There was one that stood out to me, however, and this is, as a Rotarian, PDG Lara was invited to the Rotary Club of Chaguanas to do a presentation on Rotary protocols. And my takeaway from her presentation, I didn't know that there is a proper way to eat soup. PDG Lara was able to articulate how you should hold your spoon, how it should be angled against the bowl, and how that spoon should be introduced to your mouth. So PDG Lara, thanks very much for that. I've practiced that since, and I think I've gotten better. The other thing that stands out, I remember we did invite her to do a presentation one evening, and Lara didn't show up. And we were concerned. We didn't know, what may have happened. And very early the next morning, I got a message from PDG Lara saying that she drove around for about 1 hour in the night, and she could not have found the location. That to me says, she didn't give up. She tried, and she was able to, at least make that effort to attend, albeit she got lost. She was not angry at all whatsoever, and she made up in many ways subsequently. If the committee that has put this, presentation together, and everything that has been said and everything that has been bestowed on PDG Lara, I concur, and it's well deserved. But if the committee can find a way to include some aspects of a good sense of humor into that capsule, that would be a wonderful thing to do. Everyone that's going to be in that capsule is going to be laughing. Lara has a really, really good sense of humor. Whatever the situation, whatever the event, she always finds a way to make a comment or infuse some statement that will lighten up the entire atmosphere and environment. So PGG, very unique. Thanks very much for that. Very, very short, brief comments, but you must grin, you must smile, you must laugh. One of the things that has also stood out for me is a presentation that Lara also did in, I think it was 2012, at one of our meetings. And in conversation, it may have been right after the meeting or during or even in response to a question that was posed, was that she is a strong advocate for alliances rather than going it alone, because she believes that you can create bigger impact once you collaborate. And I was reflecting this morning, and I found that to be so profound, because this is a conversation that came up way back in 2012. Alliances, collaboration, and here we are in 2025, 2026. Our Rotary theme is Unite for Good. I thought that was very profound, PDG Lara, and maybe foresight, the wisdom that you have, that's gonna continue, and you're gonna share some stuff with us, maybe for the next 20 years, as you said. So thank you, PDG Lara. Everything that was said before, I concur with. Keep going, keep inspiring us as Rotarians, not only at the club level, at the district level, but Rotary as a whole. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your contribution, PAG Abraham. And now I invite PDG Lara's sister, Sheila, to make her comments.
AG Dina, I don't think she's here at this moment, so we
She
could, yeah.
isn't. Okay, so
And
then
actually, Sheila is my mum.
Oh, it's your mom.
Yeah, and she looks great.
Sorry.
So I appreciate that you may have mistaken her for my sister, but she's my mum.
Okay. So now we move on, and I invite the sister of the late PDG Astra, Adonna. Please present for us now.
Hi, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
As what Astra would cringe as I say this, all protocols observed. But on behalf of the Da Costa family, we wish to thank you all for this honor. I want to congratulate Lara on her achievement as well. Astra, as Rotarian, well, first also too, I'd like to thank Rotarian Nisha for reaching out. It was welcome. It was a welcome reach out. Thank you so much. And Rotarian Yvonne did Astra justice. And in honor of this morning session, I took it upon myself to put on the Rotary scarf, service myself. Right? I couldn't come to this without it. It embodies Astra. Everything she stood for as an individual, as a woman. I might have to ask for help here. I have to keep it together. Yep, Agna, where are you? All right, I'm good. I'll try to keep it simple.
I'm here, Donna. I'm here.
She was a rock on which all of us have built our lives. She was the foundation. She was selfless. And she embodied Rotary. She put everyone else before herself in every single thing that she did. She created the foundation. She made the foundation. She was one of the first, if not the first woman to be part of the Central Port of Spain Club. She was a lot of firsts. And she's a hard act to follow. Agna, I'm going to hand over to Agna because we miss her terribly. Agna?
Yes, Donna. I'm just trying to get my camera up, but it's not. Okay, here we go. Yep. So I understand fully Adonna's sentiment. I may appear to be a little more rigid than Adonna. I'm coming to you from the beautiful island of Grenada to attend this really auspicious session. I did take note of the school that Astra would have assisted to reconstruct post, I believe it is Ivan. And I will probably try to reach out to that school before I leave or maybe on my next trip here. I wanted, again, stand on the protocols that were already established. Yes, Astra will kill us for this, but at the end of the day, it's a fairly difficult one for us. But we wish to certainly commend Rotary for recognizing what she was and what she still is to all of us. The spine of the family, the consummate example of being human, being a compassionate woman, being an astute business person, You don't want to mess with her. I'm sure most of you will know, would have had the experience. And I want to sincerely thank Lara for her mention of Astra's influence on her journey. I myself was intrigued by her involvement in touching so many lives, which I myself do in a very different way. And I remember years ago, I think it would have been 2004 when my two big children were I thought grown enough for me to get involved in community service. And I said to Astra, I think I'm ready. And she said, no, you're not. And I said, why do you say so? No, you're not. You need to be able to give. Oh, yes. I then had a lanyard. That's why she said, you're not ready. She says, if you can't give it all, you're not ready. So I waited until that lanyard was about 6 years old. And she said, no, still not ready. Too involved in family matters. So I tried to emulate up to this day Astra's giving personality, Astra's mentoring personality. It's something that comes natural to me, but I've leaned on her ability that much more because this is so needed in this world, particularly today. For women, for children, for the less fortunate, and for those who just don't know how to reach out. I think we, in this group, certainly have the skill, ability, and belief in how to reach those who really need that hand up. Thank you, Rotary. Astra's passing is to us, the family, as if it was just yesterday. Her existence was amazing for those of you who know the family. So we say thank you. We ourselves do our own little bit each and every day to try and make sure that we make at least a fraction of an impact with those with whom we come into contact. Thank you.
Correct.
God bless each and every one of you. Hopefully, I'll be ready in the next year or so to join Rotary. Thank you all.
I just want to say one quick thing. So now that I've regained some composure, Laura, as Agna mentioned, you're not the only one she told not yet. Oh God, thank you again, and God bless Rotary. We all, and it's funny, because I have her picture up in my office here at home, and right next to her picture is the 4-way test. It's just who she was and continues to be to us. Thank you.
So thank you so much, Adonna. We know this is a difficult time, and we really do appreciate the sentiments expressed by you and your sister, Agna. Thank you so much. I now call on Pipi Nisha for her contribution.
Hope I can get through with all the wonderful attributes in celebrating the life and legacy of the late PDG Astra. Let us pause not just to mourn, but to honor a remarkable individual whose dedication has left an indelible mark on Rotary and beyond. The late PDG Astra was a guiding light to me, to us, a woman of vision. Even though we never met her, her legacy lives on. A woman of vision, compassion, and tireless commitment to causes that empower and uplift us and everyone else. Through her work in literacy, she planted seeds of knowledge, giving countless individuals the tools to dream beyond limitations. I researched women before I joined Rotary. She was one. In the Model UN, she built bridges between cultures and fostered understanding, preparing young minds to lead with wisdom and empathy. And with the Adopt a Child program, absolutely amazing. The late PDG Astra extended her heart to the most vulnerable, ensuring they felt seen, cared for, and supported. Her passion for empowering girls and women was more than a mission. It was a legacy to us of courage and hope that continues to inspire us to be change makers. She showed us that with determination and kindness, one individual can spark transformation that ripples across generations. To the late PDG Astra's family, friends, and those whose lives she touched, we thank you for sharing her with us and the world. May her memory serve as a beacon, reminding us that service is not merely an act, but a way of being. Thanks.
Thank you, Nisha. So on behalf of everyone here, I'd like to extend heartfelt thanks to PDG Milton Innes, to PAG Abraham Daniel, to her sisters, Adonna and Agna, and to PP Nisha, who shared their kind words and good wishes for these two remarkable Rotarians, Lara Quentrell Thomas and Astrid de Costa. Your support and warm sentiments truly highlight the profound impact these trailblazers have had on our community and beyond. Let us continue to honor their legacies by embracing the values they exemplified: service leadership and empowerment. Thank you for being part of this meaningful celebration. And I also acknowledge all the uplifting comments that were placed on the chat. Arrangements will be made to present a plaque on, do we have the plaque on the screen?
No, it would be at the conference, all the plaques.
Okay. So arrangements will be made to PDG Lara and to the family of the late PDG Astra at a date to be announced. So at this point, ladies and gentlemen, Rotarians, fellow Rotarians, interactors, Rotaractors, as we conclude this remarkable celebration of women's achievements through time, I sit before you with a heart full of gratitude and inspiration. On behalf of Rotary District 7030 and the Girls Empowerment Committee, I extend my deepest thanks to all who made this program a resounding success. First and foremost, we thank God for gifting us with the skills and talent to do His work. Thank you, Wahida, for the prayer which set the tone for this meeting. Thank you to our lead, PP Nisha Harry, for her organizing skills and dedicated leadership towards this project. Your vision has truly brought this celebration to life. Thanks also for your eloquent and heartfelt presentation of our honorees, your honoree PDG Lara. Your words captured the essence of the incredible contributions and achievement. Thank you also to Yvonne. Your work with the contribution to the time capsule was nothing short of stellar. You've preserved the legacy of today's celebration for future generations to honor and cherish. Thank you to DGE Soraya for filling in for DG Debbie Rupchan. Your opening remarks set the tone for a meaningful and empowering morning. Thank you for your inspiring words. A special thank you to everyone who prepared and shared the video presentations. They brought stories to life in a way that words alone could never achieve. To our PDG Lara, your response filled us with admiration. Your journeys, resilience, and triumphs inspire us all to aim higher and do better. To all who offer their well wishes, PDG Milton, PAG Abraham, Adana, Agna, Pipi Nisha, and to all those who participated in the chat, thank you for your insights, encouragement, and support. It's the collective voice of events like this that ignites lasting change. Finally, to every person who attended, your presence today affirms the importance of this dialogue and celebration. You are an integral part of this legacy. Together, we can make a difference and build a world where every girl has the opportunity to reach her full potential. So in closing, let us all remember the essence of today's gathering: to uplift, honor, and empower. Together, we move forward with hearts open and spirits determined to continue making a positive difference in our communities and beyond. Please note that the bios and narrated videos will be placed on the District 7030 website and on the District 7030 Girls Empowerment website. Thank you all, and may we continue to celebrate and champion the achievements of women everywhere. Please enjoy the rest of the day, and bye for now.
Yes, and before you leave, I just want to thank our esteemed chairperson, A.G. Dina. Your vision, leadership, and meticulous planning have been the foundation of today's success. Like a maestro, guiding an orchestra, you have harmonized every detail, every person, and every moment into something truly extraordinary. Thank you for your unwavering commitment and for inspiring us all.